So what a month it's been for Brent Venables and the Oklahoma Sooners as they kicked off the month of October with some massive wins, and it looks like they're ending the month in the exact same fashion. Today, we need to talk about the newest addition to the Oklahoma Sooners 2024 recruiting class, four-star safety out the state of Ohio, Reggie Powers. We need to talk about what this means for Oklahoma's class, why this is such a big addition, and everything in between. But before we can, as always, y'all know the drill. I have got to hear from you. Hop down to the comments, give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Are you excited that Powers joins the Sooners class? Let me know what you're thinking. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. And guys, we are right around the corner from 20,000 subscribers. If you're not currently subscribed, I'd love to have you a part of this unbelievable community. But having said all that, let's jump right into this. First and foremost, who is Reggie Powers? Well, Reggie Powers is one of the most gifted, sought-after prospects in the class of 2024. If we look at the 24/7 Sports Composite, he comes in as a top 300 player in the nation, coming in specifically as the number 281 player overall, regardless of position, one of the top safeties, and certainly one of the top players in the state of Ohio. But I want to take your attention and direct it to where 24/7 Sports themselves rank Reggie Powers, because that tells a little bit of a different story, where 24/7 Sports themselves has him as a top 175 player in the nation, coming in at number 154. And the reason why I wanted to bring that to your attention is because this is a guy you need to circle his name to try and figure out how much he could rise during the course of where he currently sits in the composite right now and where he will inevitably end up whenever this recruiting class is all said and done. Because this is a dude I think is going to continually climb up recruiting boards. It's not particularly hard to figure out why. Turn on the film, because the first thing I noticed when I turned on the film, this is a prototypical safety. He had a play where the running back had beaten everybody, and the only reason the running back didn't have a massive touchdown is because he was hawked down by none other than Reggie Powers. He got active in run support, but he was hyperactive in pass support, intercepting passes, knocking passes away, being in fantastic position to either make the play himself or help his teammate make the play. And at safety, that's exactly what you want. Your safeties are your last line of defense, and time again, it made complete sense why his high school team said to him, you've got to be our last line of defense. Because anytime the play broke through the first and second level of the defense, he was there to clean it up. He was there to make a big-time play. And whenever you see a player like that that's getting active in the passing game, that's getting active in the run-stopping game, it's pretty easy to figure out why they may be a player that could rise up recruiting boards. This is a very talented guy. He's got the prototypical size you love, standing 6'1", 200 pounds already. This is a dude that not only possesses extreme ability at the safety position, but he does possess that versatility to be able to do a few different things in this Brent Venables defense. And time again, that's something we talk about, that Brent Venables looks for versatility. And I think as he continues to recruit to Oklahoma, that truth is becoming even more evident, and it's part of the reason that his defenses are so much fun to watch, because he's got really athletic, really versatile athletes out there making plays. So what does this mean for the Oklahoma 2024 class? Well, they remain at the number 7 class in the nation with 28 prospects. And the first thing that stands out to me is that Brent Venables continues to put on a recruiting clinic. And the thing that is so wild to me is we don't have to go back very long to juxtapose what Brent Venables is doing with what Lincoln Riley did at Oklahoma. Where whenever Lincoln was the head coach of Oklahoma, I actually argued in his favor with one of those recruiting classes. One of those recruiting classes he put together only had 16 members in it, and because of that, they ranked outside the top 10, but I kept telling everybody, hey, you absolutely want to take bigger classes, but look at the quality of class he took. Look at the average recruit rank, because it's not a very big class, so the size of the class is going to inevitably hinder them. The average recruit rank tells a better story. Fast forward to now with Brent Venables, and Oklahoma fans are getting exactly what you want in a great recruiting class. Not only are you getting a class that includes 25 plus, your average recruit rank is still really high. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to recruit a lot of guys who are really good. And that's exactly what Brent Venables is doing. And I asked this question the last time we talked about a win that Oklahoma got on the recruiting trail. How in the world could Lincoln Riley not recruit to Oklahoma, but the guy who is in his first experience, his first 2 years as a head coach, is putting on a clinic in how to recruit to a team like Oklahoma? because the level of buy-in, it's palpable, not only from the players, but also from the prospects. And it's part of the reason why when there were so many people questioning Brent Venables, is he the guy? I remained steadfast, even though I'm not an Oklahoma fan. And I kept saying, this is the guy. Brent Venables is the guy. There is no question for that. Brent Venables is the guy. Give him time. He didn't inherit a Ferrari that was ready to go. He inherited a Ferrari, yes, but when he walked up to the Ferrari, there was no engine in it. It was on cinder blocks, and he had to go get the engine. He had to go get the tires. He had to go tune the vehicle. And now you're seeing the fruits of his labor. What Oklahoma is doing right now is really exciting to watch, not only in terms of what they're doing on the football field, but certainly what they're doing in recruiting. Because we talk about this all the time here at Around the Table Sports. You can't build a house without a foundation. And in college football, your foundation is how you're able to recruit. And right now, Brent Venables is building as solid of a foundation as you could hope to have. I can't wait to hear from all of you, as I don't expect this to be the last win Oklahoma receives on the recruiting trail. I think there's a few more coming down the pipe. Can't wait to hear from you. Let me know what you think about this win. Let me know who you think is next. And then finally, let me know what you think about Brent Venables and his ability to not only put on a show on the field, but get it done on the trail. Can't wait to hear from all of you. Hop down to the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. That's it. See ya.